So if 48 chairs are arranged into 3 equal rows, how many chairs will be in each row?
So 48 divided by 3 equals. So I'm going to decompose 48 because 48 is too big for me. And what is it? I just want to make sure that it's still 48. So I'm going to do 30 divided by 3 from the number of equal rows. And that equals 10. And I did 18 divided by 3 equals 6. And I'm going to add 10 and the 6. And because it's still one number, just decompose into 2 smaller ones. And I get my answer. Problem 16. So the first thing that I did was I took 48 and I decomposed it because 48 was too big of a number for me to divide by 3. So I decided to decompose 48 into 30 and 18. Just in case, I added 30 and 18 together just to make sure that it was still 48. The next thing that I did was I took the 30 from one of the numbers I decomposed 48 into, and the 3 from the equal rows of chairs. Equal rows. And it equaled 10. I did the same with the 18 divided by 3, and it equaled 6. I'm going to add them together because it's still one number, but just decomposed into 2 smaller numbers. So I add them together, and I find my answer. There are 16 chairs in each row.
We're either dividing to find the number of groups, or we're dividing to find the number in each group or the size of the group. Why were we dividing in this problem? What does this divisor, what does the 3 in this problem represent? What does the 3, Jeremiah?
The 3 in this problem, it represents the number of groups.
Good, because there's 3 rows, right? So we're dividing to find what?
The number in each row.
And what's another way that we could say that? Instead of the number in each row, the
Size.
The size or the number of chairs in each row. Okay, so this problem was an array problem with the group size unknown. And Miguel and Charlize actually both gravitated towards dividing. They recognized immediately that it was a division problem. We've done a lot of work this year with identifying specifically what the divisor represents, because we know we divide either to find the number of groups or the size of the group. So again, they both gravitated towards division. Charlize explains to us that 48 felt slightly cumbersome to her, so she wanted to decompose that number into its addends. And she was very explicit, showing that once she decomposed it, she actually checked on the side to make sure the 2 numbers that she found added up to 48. So she decomposed the 48 into 30 and 18, then proceeded to divide both of those by 3. She took it apart at the beginning, so she knew that she had to put those 2 separate quotients together to arrive at the total number of chairs, which equaled 16.